Hi everyone, welcome back to Precious Miracles Reborns. You are looking at my reborn cuddle baby. This is Emery. She was reborn by Julia Crystal at All for Reborns. She is the snuggliest baby ever. I love her so much. I could honestly just sit and just cuddle and snuggle with her all day. She's absolutely precious. Well, she's wearing this sweet swaddle and matching head wrap that I had ordered for her from Wish, and I think she looks amazing in it. Certain colors just absolutely pop with her skin tone. She is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. The details on this baby are absolutely amazing. She is so extremely realistic. I really just love just staring at her. She's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Well, on to the topic of this video. Does my family know about my reborn hobby? Do my coworkers know? Do my neighbors know? And if they do, what are their thoughts and opinions about my reborn hobby? Or do I keep it hidden? Well, I do not keep my hobby hidden at all. My family, they all know about my hobby. Most of my coworkers know about my hobby, and my next door neighbor accidentally found out about my hobby when she came over for a quick visit. This has been a couple of years ago, and I don't even remember the reason for her visit. But anyway, she knocks on the door. She comes in with her little boy, and of course, I had a reborn in the living room. Um, and I saw her looking at I had it was one of the baby boys. So anyway, she was kind of looking, and I was like, "Oh, he's not real," and she just kind of gasped. And 30 seconds later, I didn't even get into the conversation with her. The doorbell rings. So I get up to answer it, and it's her boyfriend. So he comes in, and he kind of takes a glance over also, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this is going to be crazy. But anyway, he was just like, oh my goodness. And I was like, he's not real. And he was like, I thought that was a real baby. And I was like, no, no, no. I've got this hobby. And I kind of explained a little bit about the hobby and that they're called reborns and that they're made to look like real babies and that I have a YouTube channel. I just kind of went into it, gave them a little explanation about the hobby. So they actually thought it was really, really cool. So that's my next door neighbor. So yes, she does know about my hobby, and yeah, they both thought it was cool. Coworkers. Yes, many of my coworkers do know about my hobby and actually watch my videos. So I think that is just super cool. So yeah. And now on to family. My family does know about my hobby. Both I have two sisters, and they have both been in my nursery. This has been several years back. They did come to visit, so I did bring them into the nursery. But that was back during the time when Ivana and myself were actually doing our own reborns. We were actually doing all the painting and the rooting of our own kits. So they have not seen my babies that I have actually purchased from what I call a master artist. Yes, they have not seen those babies. However, I am planning on inviting them back into the nursery in the very near future. To see my new reborns, yes. And also my toddlers. They have no idea about my toddlers. They do not watch my videos. So they are not aware that I have toddlers now. So They're also not aware that I have the cuddle babies. So, yeah, I do think they will be curious and a little bit interested. I was hoping to be able to win both my sisters over and get them into the hobby, get them to indulge just like Ivana and myself have. But so far, I've not been successful with that. But anyway, all I can do is try and try to tempt them with these gorgeous, gorgeous babies because neither of my sisters are married and neither of them have children. So I think it would just be something awesome for the three of us to be able to share and to do together. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But hopefully, in the near future, I will be able to get them over here and into the nursery. And I'm definitely wanting to do a video of that visit, most definitely, and their reactions and things like that. And there's one other person that I definitely had to tell about my hobby, and that's Ivana's boyfriend. Yes. So Ivana's not as into the reborns as she was. She no longer has her reborn nursery. She has turned it into more of an office slash craft room now. So all of her babies are gone. I have several of them. Several of them are just put into, they're in storage. So yeah, so he had been coming over for, it had been several months. And of course, in my living room, I do have, like the Four Moms swing, bounce, or whatever you want to call it. And of course, he had been noticing, and I finally got brave enough to ask him. I was like, so what do you think about the baby things that are sitting around in the living room? And he was like, oh, well, he knew that I was a teacher, and he was like, well, I just figured that you did a lot of babysitting also. And I was like, no, I don't babysit. Absolutely not. And then I proceeded to tell him a little bit about the hobby because Ivana hadn't told him anything about it, of course. So I talked to him for a few minutes all about the hobby, told him some pointers, some things that I thought he would be curious and interested in. So then I asked him, I was like, would you like for me to bring out one of the reborns? And he was like, absolutely, yes. So I was shocked at his reaction, that he was very receptive and open to it. He absolutely loved them, was holding them. I mean, definitely treating them like they were. I brought out maybe 3 different ones. Each one he was holding and rocking and treating them like they were real babies. So it was a very, very sweet experience. Definitely turned out much different than I ever thought it was going to. And he's actually told his mom about my hobby and how I have an entire closet and an entire bedroom devoted to the hobby. So, yes, I am definitely planning on inviting her back over and hopefully get a reaction video from her also. So, hopefully, that will be in the near future. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to get him and Ivana on. I have been talking to them about it, but they're so busy right now to do a video just basically holding the reborns and giving their opinion of them. So anyway, yeah, that is a short and sweet little sample of just the people that basically know about my hobby and how I've shared the hobby with them. And yeah, some future videos that you all can look forward to. Well, thank you all so very much for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see all of you in my very next video. Bye, guys. Bye.